anything. They are full of systems and strategies. Very, very organized. Well structured. Well planned. Built. But if you look at the things of the Spirit of God, not organized. Why? He who is born of the Spirit, you cannot tell where it's coming from. It's like the wind that is not organized. Satan attempted to be like that. He couldn't. And that's okay. Let me bring women who can build, who can structure ministries, well organized churches, choir well organized, opening service. Somebody come to open a service, and that person will come to do this. And intercession, you bring two persons to come and shout as if they're interceding. Well organized. You are coming in. You see the choir, you see the ushers, well dressed, enchanting, inviting, seductive, everything well structured. Churches well structured. Everything well structured. But when you enter, you don't see God. Build. To build a house, to build a family. That is why they also have spiritual fathers. They also have spiritual families. They are well organized. Like in Nigeria, I wish I was there. I would have gone into deep to show you the organizations. Well structured churches that you cannot find God. Well structured. Oh, we plan, how do we call it? Succession plan. Well structured. Remove anybody and hand over the church to your children before you die because of the investment. That is the structure. That is the structure. But in Zion, when Peter and the 500 were in that little room, in that upper room, and they're now reduced to 120, there was no structure. They were just praying and searching the scriptures. That is how church is run. Searching the scriptures and praying. And the Holy Ghost came. Because he does not want where men organize. He wants where God have set up. He came and descended upon each and every one of them like a flame. Go to Babel, where everything was organized. God came down and confused their language. That's how you see in well structured, organized, administratively structured churches, there's always breakaway. Breakaway, or this pastor push this one out, or this one do this. Listen carefully. You're going to learn a lot in this message. Right in the Bible school, I'm going to be teaching later. You must understand we are in a terminal generation. A terminal generation has its own way of doing things. Are you understanding me? When you see a place built by the arm of flesh, just know that the two women are there. They are the one building. Is somebody hearing me? Are you understanding me? To build a house for it in the land of where? China. When it is ready, the basket will be set there at its base. Who will set the basket? The two women. Who is in the basket? The spirit of wickedness. What is the base? The ministry. The churches. They are the base.